Hello and welcome to episode 68 of VocTer Gaming. I'm your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and we're here once again with game 2 of our Protoss vs Protoss that features not a single Protoss. First of all, spawning on the right, we have our orange Terran. He is coLMVPPTAiLS. And spawning in the south, we have our red Zerg. He is coLMVPGenius. So, I'm recording in an afternoon. It is 2:42 PM. That is really strange for me. Normally, of course, I'm at work right now. But today, I finished at 1:15. Oh yeah, finishing early, because I'm starting at 7 AM. And that could, in fact, be the deal from now on. Of course, I have 1 week left on my current department, and then I shift to a sexy department, where I will have plenty of time, hopefully finishing at 1:15 every day and having weekends off, so I'm free to jet around the country and cast some real tournaments. What do I have to announce? Of course, the SCF Open, which can be found at scforum.eu, that is going strong right now. I've now lost 3 of my 4 pool play games. I have 1 more to play, which I will no doubt lose. Hopefully the guy doesn't read this, because I'm going to Planetary Fortress rush him. Possibly twice. Because that is just it. I'm tired of my 2 racks failing. I'm tired of playing standard and getting beaten by motherships. I'm just going to Planetary Fortress rush everyone. That is the plan. Everyone is getting Planetary Fortresses in their base. And then, of course, I'll make Marines, because everyone knows if you make Marines, you win the game. And now, Hatchery, of course, went down at 14 from Genius. Genius, of course, normally a Protoss player, but is playing Zerg today and for the rest of this week. And as we see, he is playing pretty standard, getting the hatch first on 14, followed by the spawning pool. 1 gas means, of course, he will have... I say of course a lot. I've really just noticed that. I do apologise. I will try and vary my word choice. Getting that gas, just the single gas, means he will have enough for Zergling speed when the spawning pool is finished. If we pop in a Tails base, we see Tails is the Terran with Z1 gas, Z1 racks, potentially an expand. Yes, we are about to hit 400 minerals, and I assume we are about to see a command center being built. Getting the second gas as well, so it looks like he's going to quickly follow this up with a factory. That is pretty much the only reason you would need 2 gas, unless you want to super upgrade your Marines and make nothing but Marines. A Marine King. Marine King, by the way, totally awesome. Well, I have another announcement to make. I'm trying to remember what it is as that command center built. There is something happening this weekend, this Saturday. Let me check my calendar quickly, put my glasses on, and replay! The Replay Expo at Norbert Castle. That is this Saturday as the factory goes down. I was correct, it is a factory, and Zergling speed is on the way for Genius. Replay Expo, Norbert Castle, this Saturday. I will be there, not in any official capacity, don't worry, I'm not ruining the weekend with my terrible casting. No, I am there to have fun and watch people play some games and watch my friend Ian lose at Street Fighter 4. That's going to be pretty funny. So I'll be there. I may well bring my video camera along. We may well tape something extra special for you. Maybe give you some commentary on arcade games. They're setting up some free-to-play arcade games. And we see a second factory there from MVP-TAiLS. That is interesting. We have a bunker going down at the front of the base to help defend. That will finish in time to stop these Zerglings from running in. Reactor is going down on that first factory. Interesting to see if a Tech Lab is coming. Tech Lab is coming on the barracks. That could well be for Blue Flame Hellions. Of course, it could just be for upgraded Marines. We will find out soon enough. If we pop down into the base of Genius, we see a Baneling nest happening. Yeah! Love Baneling nests. They're just favourite. Well, not Baneling nests, obviously. I love Banelings and Baneling bus. As we see, this command center is morphing to an orbital command now, and the bunker is deterring that one lone speedling. He is not going to get in. He's got 1 kill. That will be the SCV that was scouting from Tails. And now he's going to see these 2 Hellions come out. He knows Reactor Hellions is here. But does he know about Blue Flame? Is he going to get Blue Flame? He doesn't have enough money for Blue Flame. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Blue flame, will it start? Will it start? There is no other reason. Oh! Never mind. I should actually click on things once in a while. Siege tanks off the back of Reactor Hellion. Now that is interesting. Going for what appears to be a full mech style. One Hellion already getting surrounded though by those speedlings. And they are now being chased back. Oh, another one is about to get surrounded. That was so close. Tails, you are going to lose all those Hellions! 4 Hellions go down there to those Banelings and Speedlings. Oh my. Tails, that was not a good start whatsoever. And now, Siege Tech is on the way. That is going to take some time to finish though. And before that finishes rather, he is going to be very vulnerable to these Banelings. In they come now. One goes down before they reach the bunker. More being focused down. Tank is trying to do some damage, but they get right past. They check for the mineral line. There is nothing there, so he is just going to Baneling bust his way in. Siege Tech is not finished. Oh, the reactor goes down and the supply depot goes down, and all these Speedlings get in. These tanks are now going to die. There are not enough tanks. There is still not Siege Tech. There is only these 4 Hellions. More Zerglings speeding in now, streaming into the base of VocTerGaming. He pulls every last one of his SCVs to defend. It's gonna be enough to hold, but how far back is he now? Oh, losing all those siege tanks, losing more Hellions, losing every single Marine he's made so far. Oh, Tails, you are gonna have some problems here. Trying now to create somewhat of a wall off here at the front. I think that may not be worthwhile, as of course he can just bust these depots down. That Overlord catches the Hellions moving about. Now if we pop back to the base of Genius, who is, by the way, a genius, we see 2 spine crawlers going down at the front of the base to defend against those Hellions. And here we have the Roach Warren. Roach is of course so strong against Hellions. So this Hellion push here is not going to do any damage if he tries to get into this base. Meanwhile, if we go back to his home, we see he's still continuing this supply depot wall off. Siege Tech is finally finished. No more Hellions right now being made. One more now, just popping out. As the tanks and Marines go down to join them, they're going to try and push into this base, but they are not going to get anywhere. They do catch creep tumors, which is annoying, but that's all it is. It is just annoying. It is not about to win in the game. Glial Reconstitution, that's the movement speed, and of course Ventral Sacs, which is the something. Siege tanks now trying to attack these. I don't know what Ventral Sacs. Ah, it is the Overlord transportation. There we go. Now this one siege tank here is just in range of the spine crawler, and now with vision he will be able to attack the next one. But Roach is coming out now from Genius, and they are going to slaughter these siege tanks. And once again, Tails is so far behind. Pneumatized Carapace also on the way. If we pop back now, the thing about siege tanks is you cannot afford to lose any of them. They take so long to build, they cost so much that you really need. You spend all game massing up enough to kill your opponent. So when you start losing them in drips and jabs, like he lost 2 earlier and he lost 2 just then, that is when you really start to struggle. As my computer crashes completely and I lose every bit of vision. And we return from my computer crashing as these Hellions move to the Zelnaga Watchtower. I completely forget what tack I was on while talking about, but it looks like we are getting some Roach drops in the main of Tails. Yes, we certainly are. Ventral Sacs upgrade is done. Spire is on the way. Roaches are loaded up in the Overlords, and away we go. Now, what is there to detect this? Absolutely nothing. There is no army in the base. In fact, there is no army anywhere close. The Hellions are miles away out on the map looking for bases, and instead these Roaches are going to drop in. This could well win in the game. There is just nothing here to stop this. If they can take down these SCVs, if they can take down the siege tanks, that is going to be completely game over for Tails. Genius, oh, what a brilliant idea this was. Tails is losing so much. Again, he's losing so much mining time there. Genius is now bringing in Speedlings to help the Roaches. One tank goes down. More and more is going down now. And again, another siege tank goes down. Hellions are here, but Hellions are no good against Roaches. As I've mentioned before, they are trying here, these roaches, to get close enough to attack this siege tank. Looks like there was just enough, perhaps, to stop this attack. There are still roaches here, though. There are still speedlings. It's so close. I think Tails needs to GG anyway. I don't think there's any way back from this whatsoever. He will have finally defended this, but he has lost so many units. It is currently 89 food to 39. Of course, Genius is able to now take a third base, and in fact, here come the mutas he was making. So either way, it looks like Tails is dead. Tails GG's and Genius wins. Wow, what a shame my computer crashed, because that was some exciting play there from Genius. I'm kind of hoping he switched to Zerg, because his Zerg play is looking sick. Tails, however, I think should definitely stick to Protoss. Tails not faring too successfully now, unfortunately for him. Okay, that is everything for today. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow with game 3 of this. There are 4 games in this little series. There are 4 games of these 2 off racing, so that covers us Thursday and Friday. And of course, I'll be back next week with some fun stories from Replay and some fun stories from the last Future Shock show of the year on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.